Trauma is your greatest power, but most men have no idea how to use it. We live in an era where trauma is treated like a competition. Who suffered more? Who can cry louder? Who can collect the most sympathy? You'll see men wearing their pain like a badge of weakness, talking endlessly about the past, begging for validation, letting their scars define them. Then there's another type of man, the man who doesn't even realize he's traumatized. His life is shaped by betrayal, rejection, abandonment, but he refuses to acknowledge it, so it leaks out as self-sabotage, limiting beliefs, destructive habits. One man lets trauma rule him openly, the other hides from it. Both are weak. But there is a third type of man, a man who faces his trauma head-on and turns it into fuel. These are the men who rise fast, who develop relentless drive, who become dangerous in their field. And deep down, you already know this is true. People love to talk about positivity, healing, letting go. And yes, wisdom comes from healing. But here's what no one tells you. Every great man has learned to access his dark energy, not to destroy others, but to destroy weakness. I've manifested great things in my life, but not through positivity alone. I tapped into something deeper, something raw, something uncomfortable, my trauma. I remember what it felt like to be abandoned as a child, a father who didn't care, growing up surrounded by chaos and violence. I was afraid, confused, and I coped the only way I knew how. Bad habits, anger, fighting, years wasted. Until I finally faced the truth. Carl Jung once said, "Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate." He was right. For most of my life, I thought I was just built this way. I didn't realize my past was pulling the strings. When I finally faced it, something awakened. A surge of intensity, a fire, a ruthless desire to prove, not to others, but to myself. Facing trauma awakens a powerful force inside a man, a force that says, never again weak, never again helpless, never again average. Society tells you anger is bad, that intensity should be suppressed, that you should just let it go. But society doesn't create exceptional men. If you discard this energy, you throw away the most powerful fuel you'll ever have. I've spoken to men who went through unimaginable pain, abuse, betrayal, humiliation, and they did what society told them. They healed, they moved on, and they became nothing. All that pain, all that suffering, unused, wasted. No matter what you went through, big or small, rejection, disrespect, abandonment, your pain can become your greatest advantage if you know how to use it. So let me show you 4 secrets to turn trauma into power. Secret 1. Reopen the wounds. This is where most people get uncomfortable. Healing gives wisdom, but power comes from remembering. When you get lazy, when you get comfortable, when discipline starts slipping, you revisit the pain, not to suffer, but to remember why you refuse to be weak. Men like David Goggins don't rise because they forgot their past. They rise because they refuse to forget it. They revisit the darkest moments, not daily, not obsessively, but strategically. Pain holds energy, and when accessed correctly, it becomes drive. Secret 2. Fuse past pain with present disrespect. Trauma doesn't only live in the past, it happens now. The look of doubt, the dismissive tone, the moment someone underestimates you. When you link present disrespect with past pain, you create compressed energy. That's fuel that doesn't run out. Alex Pereira is a perfect example. He carried the memory of his past struggles. Then someone publicly dismissed him, reminded him of who he used to be. He didn't argue, he didn't explain, he trained, and he let the work speak. That's the power of fused pain. Secret 3. Take it personally, then get silent. Everyone experiences disrespect. The difference is what you do with it. Some men laugh it off, some deny it matters, but men who rise take it personally, quietly. They don't announce revenge, they don't posture, they internalize it, and they transform. One man hears disrespect and fades away. Another hears it and builds something undeniable. Same moment, different response. Secret 4. Loop the pain with control. When motivation drops, when discipline feels heavy, you revisit the memory, not emotionally, not chaotically, but deliberately. You remind yourself why comfort is dangerous, why average is unacceptable, why weakness is not an option. This isn't for everyone. Most men avoid this because it's uncomfortable, but legends are built in discomfort. Final message. Your pain wasn't random. It wasn't meaningless. It was fuel waiting for direction. You have two choices: bury it or weaponize it. One path leads to comfort. The other leads to becoming unrecognizable. Choose wisely. And if you're serious about leveling up, show support and stay sharp. Until next time.